I love to teach using a strategy called Modern Classroom. So it is a combination of videos, working with the teacher, working with groups, and we're going to look at the benefits of it, what it means, and how it's going to work in our classroom. So first, we're going to take a look at why do I do this? So I just want you to take a second and think of some of your strengths. What are you really good at? It can be school related, not school related, just whatever you feel like you are talented at. So I think I'm pretty good at teaching. Hopefully you'll think the same. And I am good at being creative and decorating. I am good at playing games, and I am good at, let's see, I don't know, that's good. Okay, so right, I have some things that I am pretty good at. I also have some things that I am not great at, and that's okay. It doesn't make me any better or worse than any of you. So I am not great at cooking. I don't care to be either. Not great at it. I am not great at basketball. Can't dribble and run at the same time. I am not good at snowboarding. Just catch me rolling down the mountain the whole time. I am not good at Spanish. So if you know it, maybe you can help me, but I've got hola, and that's about it. That's right. I have things that I excel at that just come easy to me, or maybe things that I have spent time practicing and becoming better at, and I've invested that time. And I have things that maybe are just not as important to me, or I really wanted to learn Spanish and I really wanted to be a snowboarder. I just maybe didn't put enough time into it. Maybe the way that the teacher was trying to teach me just wasn't working for me and how my brain works. So there's lots of reasons why maybe I'm not as good at these things. So we're going to take a look at one of my favorite pictures. So here on this very far side, we have these people watching a baseball game. We can see they're all different heights. There's the fence that's all the same, and they all got one box. So their teacher said, hey, I'm going to give you this. You each have one box. Great. That's equal, right? So over here we have, this is equal. Equal is not helping these kids. So if I give you all the same math assignment, maybe that's not what you need. Maybe somebody needs something different to work on. Maybe somebody needs a little more practice. Maybe somebody needed to learn something first before they can do that. Me giving everybody the exact same thing is not going to help you be your best self in our math class. But when I treat you fairly, that is what is going to help you. But look here, not everybody has the same thing, right? This person maybe didn't need their teacher. They just could naturally do it. Maybe this person needed a couple extra steps and they needed me to explain it this way, and that still didn't work. So I tried it a different way. Okay. It has nothing to do with this kid. It just, hey, in my brain, I need a different way, and that's awesome. Okay, so fair is not everybody getting the same thing. So in our classroom, you're going to see people doing different things, and that's okay. Fair is me giving everybody what they need to be successful, and it might be different than your neighbor right next to you. So what is a modern classroom? So first of all, it is self-paced. You're going to work at a pace that is comfortable to you. So every time we start a unit or a module, you will get papers that look like this, and it tells you exactly what to do in order. You're going to do this. This is where it is. Check it off when it's done. If you need to reteach, you'll see me. All initial, yeah, you're done with that section. You'll go on to section 3.1. You'll take some video notes. Where can you find them? You'll do this task. Where can you find that? You're going to meet with the teacher. And all of these are pretty short activities. So you look at this and you're like, well, that's a lot of stuff. Like lots of them take about 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So you could really do 3 or 4 things in a class period sometimes, and maybe sometimes they're a little longer, and it might take more time. And then you meet with your teacher again. So you don't move on though until you're ready. So there might be kids here while you're here, and that's okay. So you can see your work completion grade. If you want those honors, you've got to get to section F. If you're happy with a 3, you've got to finish section D. So you can see how far you want to go to get the grade that you are happy with. So it's self-paced. You go at your pace. So it's not just me saying everybody's doing this, everybody's doing this. You go as you need. It is also mastery based. So you can see, I'm going to flip back for just a second, these stop signs. They say stop. You've got a little quiz to take. There are always 4 questions and the things that you have learned to pass it. So on the back, we'll have 4. So front, 4 questions, back. How did you feel about this mastery check? Like, it was awesome. You are the best at it. You're pretty happy with it. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best. It made you feel sad. It made you feel angry, or you're kind of confused. Like, I was supposed to learn that. So how are you feeling? And we'll put your score here, and then we'll decide if you got 3 or 4 questions correct, you're going to fill out this. What helped you prepare for that? And if you got 0, 1, or 2 points on the mastery check, you're going to do a little reteach with me, and here are some options of things you can do to be able to retake that test. So mastery based means you can't move on. So even after you take this quiz, right? If you take this quiz here and you get 3 or 4 points, check, you get to move on. If you do not master it though, you're going to stay in this section, and we're going to work on these skills again, because there's no point in learning these later skills unless we know how to do these ones. So mastery based means that we're passing things off and mastering them, not just moving on because the teacher said so. So mastery based, self-paced. So why do I love Modern Classroom? So differentiation. I'm able to give you what you need. Oh, you needed a little more help with this? Awesome. Let me find something for you. Oh, you're doing really well at that? Hey, let's skip you ahead. I have time to do that because of how we are learning. You're going to get more one-on-one time with me. So when you're stuck, I'm not just going to be up in the front of the class talking. You are going to get to watch a video. You can listen to that video again. You're going to meet with me. So I spend my whole time with students, not blah, blah, blah. You can rewatch important parts. Sometimes you're in class and the teacher talks so fast and you're like, wait, what did they say? Or you just zoned out for a second. Guess what? You can rewind that video, watch it right then. It's like you didn't even miss it. So you're going to master those essentials. You're not just learning a bunch of things, kind of. You're going to get really good at things you know. You're going to have time to work with your peers, which are your classmates, talk with them, learn their ideas. And you're also going to learn self-regulation skills. So what that means is you're going to learn how to manage your own time, your own resources, right? As you grow up, hopefully, right, you're going to go get a job. You have to be on time for that job. You're probably not going to have your mom when you're 40 years old saying, hi, are you awake, sweetheart? Right? No, I have to wake myself up and get to work now. So we're learning those skills so that we can go and do things ourselves and be independent. So what is the modern classroom is not? That sentence was very terrible. What modern classroom is not? You are not just sitting in front of a screen watching videos the whole time, right? There's a lot of time we're working, we're doing hands-on stuff. You're working with a group, you're working with the teacher. There are some videos you watch. I try to keep them under 10 minutes. And we do lots of things together. If I just wanted you sitting on the computer all day, I'd send you home and you could just do online school. But there's power in working with other people. So, and finally, right, we're working with other people. So how do you get help? So if you need Mrs. Richards' help, first you need to ask 3 other people for help. And chances are by the time you've asked 3 people, you probably actually won't need to come and see me. And if you still do, okay, so what can I help you with? Don't just say math. Obviously, I'm helping you with math. You're in my math class. I got it, okay? Be specific, like I need help on lesson 3.1, question 5, or, okay? Be specific. Tell me exactly what I'm helping you with. So when I call you back, I'm ready and I'm not having to waste time, your time, my time, everybody else's time finding what I need. And then last, if you need to check something off with me, because sometimes I'm working with a group, I'll have a little sign up sheet by me that you can just come write your name and just be like, I need to check something off, or I need to look at my mastery check with you, or maybe you just need to talk to me about something else. Just put your name. What do you need to see me for? And as I have time, I will call you over. So that's kind of a very quick overview of the modern classroom, and I promise it will make more sense as we get going and we practice it together.